When Lululemon came out with the Chargefeel 3 shoe, I knew I had to try it because their Chargefeel is meant to be running and training. And having a shoe that's run and train is actually a very difficult thing to do. And I just needed to test it out because I did do a Chargefeel 2, a mid shoe, and it was like, spoiler alert, let's just say it wasn't running and training. It was more like a running shoe. That's why, like, when you see a lot of different companies and whatnot, it's even Nike. Like, if you go into Nike, you're not gonna be able to see. Oh my god, I'm having a lot of trouble. Hold on. Let's try this again. Okay, I did it. Anyways, here's the shoe. Like I was saying, with Nike, like, you'll see all those things where it's like, oh, lifestyle shoe, running shoe, training shoe. There isn't actually a category that goes running and training shoe. So Lululemon has tried to do it once, maybe twice, and now this is, I guess, the third time. And hopefully I will test it out. I want to work out, maybe run in them. The good thing about Lululemon is they give you a 30-day trial. So of course I do want to try them. And okay, I got the plain white and black one. It's actually quite pretty. Very lightweight, like so lightweight. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's actually very good for running because it's so lightweight. It feels like the Nike Fly Knit a little bit. I actually run with Sauconys, but I do train with Nike MC trainers. Those are my favorite trainers. So if they can do both in one shoe, I'd have to check that out. The laces are very interesting. It's black and white. It's like a woven white with a black lace inside, and then you got the, it's not a pull tab, it almost feels like a sock. It's like a sock around the shoe. And that was the Chargefeel 2 as well. It's like a sock inside the shoe, so it feels like second skin almost. Just looking at feeling the inside, I'm a little concerned because there isn't a whole lot of arch support like how my training shoes have. So yeah, like just first impressions looking at it, they look really nice. And I mean, they're a running shoe. They'll probably match a lot of different athleisure outfits and leggings, sweats, and stuff like that. It's a very simple, sleek design. They do have this really weird pink color. I mean, like, if you're working out, you're wearing all black, or you're wearing all white, or you're wearing just neutral colors, yeah, you like that pop of color, go ahead. That's just not my style, so I do like that they have a white and black version. But let's try these on, see if they're bunion friendly, and then we'll go outside. Oh my gosh, it fits my bunion perfectly. Like, actually, I think there's a little bit more room for people with bigger bunions because the top part is so wide. Now, I'm a size 7.5 in Lululemon shoes. Air Force Ones, I'm a size 7. It is a little bit difficult to put the shoe on because it doesn't have that like pull tab of all the regular sneakers that you see. Because it's more of a sock, it's like you're wearing a sock, but the sock just has a very stiff outer layer. So that's why it was a little bit more difficult to put on. But other than that, like, it feels, just first impressions, it feels very light on the feet, and it does feel a little bit tight around the top if your sock is a little bit thicker. And I don't want to go sockless, especially when you're gonna run and work out and sweat. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I don't want my shoe to smell that way. The walking in them, and then the jumping in them, and then of course my tiptoeing in them, yeah, they feel really good. It is just the top. The top is uncomfortable with the sock on, and I don't know how I would fix that. Maybe I would need like no-show socks. That's probably what you would have to do, or socks that pull all the way up. That might be a little bit better. Oh, quick note, I really like how the black on here actually streamlines with the leggings, so that's a good touch. Okay, so I just did a run in them, and I think they are a runner's dream. Now, I'm not a long distance runner, so I can't account for long distance running, but for sprinting and quick hit workouts, like, I think they are great. They're very springy and you can jump in them and it just feels so lightweight. And like I said before, with the weight and stuff, it doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't really feel like a shoe. Now, going on to the major test is it run and train at the same time? Now, when I train, I like to do like deadlift and Bulgarian split squats and a Cossack squats, and it just a lot of different types of squats with weights. And unfortunately, they tried. They do feel different than the Chargefeel too, but that part, the inner arch, does still slip out, especially when you're doing side lunges. Front and back lunges are not too bad, but you can really feel it when you're side lunging. There isn't that support right there, and unfortunately, that one, it's just so hard. Like runners, you need that springiness, that lightness, that extra cushion on the bottom. And then for training, your feet want to feel grounded and flat to the floor. Like there's no such thing as a shoe that can do both. This one is the closest that I have come to because it feels like the shoe is encasing your foot. It's very hard to see and I can't really show you. I can only describe what it feels like. So think of a tray, and it's a tray for your foot. So it does feel like there's a bit of groundedness because there's a flat part to it. Then there's some raises, some edges around in the inside. There's cushion around the shoe itself. It feels very, very soft. But yeah, this part, like I've compared the MC trainers before, and it has this little arch right there. This one does not. That's why especially when I do Cossack lunges, you can definitely see that it comes out this way because it just looks like a sock on top of the shoe. It feels like a sock on top of the shoe, but it's the tray around the foot that makes it semi-workable for training shoes. Maybe not so much for me, but as a running shoe, these feel amazing. So for $188, that's what these retail for. If they did do both, like they claim they do, yes, I think it'd be worth it. But if it's just a running shoe, there are cheaper options, and this one's a hard one. So I don't know if I should keep you or not, but you are a very pretty shoe. Okay, just a quick update. The more I wear these shoes, the looser the top of the shoe gets. So let me know, what do you think? Have you tried these shoes? And if you want to see my other review on the Chargefeel Mid 2 shoes, go check those out and I'll see you over there. Goodbye for now.